Welcome to the 5 Links High Jinx fast-paced card game. Today, we will introduce you to how to play one of the most exciting card games on the planet that doesn't have any turns. The contents include 74 color cards. The object of the game is to swap cards as fast as you can and race to collect 9 matching products and services. The game consists of 8 5 Links products and service categories: Captivita, Chroma Credit, Oxygen, Daily Dimes, Montevita, TV, Text Alerts, and Energy. There are 9 cards in each category. If you notice, in the upper right-hand corner, each card has a dollar value. More on that later. There are also 2 wild cards, the High and the Jinx. These cards are for advanced play, but again, we'll talk more about that later. Remember, the objective of the game is to acquire all 9 cards of the same product or service of any specific category. When this is done, the winner throws the cards down and shouts, "Pay me!" You then record the dollar amount located in the upper right-hand corner as your score. You can play with a minimum of 3 players up to a max of 8 players. To set up the game, find out how many players are going to play. Then pick that many products or service cards to participate. For example, if there are 3 players, choose 3 products or service suits. Make sure you collect all 9 cards of each particular type. With 3 people playing, there should be 27 cards in the deck. If 4 are playing, 36 cards in the deck. Shuffle the cards, then deal the entire deck to all players. Each player should have 9 cards. When you get your cards in your hand, they'll be mixed up. Group them into their categories. Make sure no one can see your cards. Remember, your objective is to collect all 9 of the same category. You do this by trading the cards you don't need for the ones you do. Say you have 2 energy cards, 2 daily dime cards, 4 text alerts cards, and 1 TV. You may want to pick the text alerts as the category you're going to go for, since you have the most of that category. But it doesn't matter which one you choose. The point is just continue to trade your cards until you get 9 of a kind. A selected person in the group will be given the responsibility to be the game starter. This person makes sure everyone is ready. The game starter raises their hand, smacks the table, saying, "Open for business." At this point, you choose a category of cards to trade. Let's pick the 2 energy cards. You shout, "I have 2, I have 2." But you don't let them see which 2 cards you have. If someone else needs 2, they'll shout back, "I got your 2," or "Here's my 2." Once you identify who you will trade with, slide your 2 cards face down, of course, to the other person. They will slide you theirs, also face down. You are hoping for 2 text alerts cards in this example. If you get them, great. Keep on trading the other cards. If they weren't text alerts, oh well, keep swapping. Just remember, the cards you exchange must be of the same suit or category. Shouting is allowed and encouraged. Scream if you have to. Keep shouting and swapping. When you get all 9 cards of the same category, reveal the cards face up on the table and shout, "Pay me!" You've just won the round. The winner, and only the winner, gets the cash value associated with the product or services shown on the upper right-hand side of their card. That's their score. Keep a tally of everyone's money on paper or on a dry erase board. First one to 500 wins the entire game. Now let's talk about advanced play with the wild cards. Play with them when you have a good understanding of the regular game. There are 2 wild cards, one labeled High and the other is labeled Jinx. Note, when using the wild cards, 2 players will be dealt 10 cards instead of the usual 9. Even with 10 cards, you only need 9 cards of any one product or service to win. Rotate who deals each round so everyone gets a turn with 10 cards. The High card is used to represent any card you want it to be. It's a wild card. Say you have 8 oxygen cards and the high card, you win. That'll make up your total of 9 oxygen cards. The Jinx card is like a hot potato. You want to get rid of it as quickly as possible. If someone wins and the Jinx card is in your hands, you lose 20 points. You can get rid of the Jinx cards when you're trading with other players. Say you have 2 chroma credits. You can add the Jinx card and say, I got 3. Exchange the usual way. This is the only time you can trade with a mixed suit. Wild cards can be traded alone, together, or in combination with any product or service. That's it. Have fun playing 5 Links High Jinx.